This is TeamRegular's review of BlackBoxTV's newest episode.
Season 2, Episode 3, Trust Me.
You should watch the episode before this review. Spoilers might be said.
And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's super awesome.
This is an incredible episode.
It's a 13-minute long episode, which is longer than usual stuff.
A longer episode than we usually see out of BlackBoxTV.
It was longer than most of BlackBoxTV's episodes.
The only thing I didn't like was it wasn't long enough.
It seemed very professional.
And I definitely thought it was a good thing here.
It felt so sincere.
I think it could have stepped up a notch and made it even longer. I don't think there was enough.
13 minutes, not long enough.
I'm glad he didn't include the voiceover because I think it would have taken away from the story.
It was really cool. It just brought you into like the real feeling of it.
It made it feel more genuine that it was actually something that was posted on an online blog or something of that sort.
How it all started, telling the story even though it was short, it kind of felt like a real movie.
It made me feel like I was worried too. I kind of got into it.
There is always a really good storyline in these videos.
It had a great plot, and it was interesting throughout the entire episode.
I love the story.
It's not a scary story. It's sci-fi-ish, which is what was promised to us.
I like a pulse, some attack, some chase.
And there's so many questions that I thought of afterwards that I wish I had the answer to.
This episode left me wanting to see more of the same story. I wanted to see it from the very beginning, before they even went to the lake house.
Weird. The unexplained. And that's what this one was.
But really, this episode is about the sisters. It's not about aliens. It's not about monsters. It's about the relationship between the sisters and what happens to them.
I think a lot of people misinterpreted the storyline. I don't think the storyline was much about aliens, as it was supposed to be about the relationship between the two sisters.
So it's a great storyline. Definitely got me thinking.
And there's so many cool effects. The lighting is awesome.
The special effects and the locations and all that were great.
At the same time, you don't really need those digital effects to get the point out. I think BlackBoxTV is great, whether there's the digital effects there to help them or not.
I love that. That was pretty damn good.
I love the fact that Brianna was actually laughing at the tap, showing us that her character really is amused by what's going on and she doesn't feel threatened or scared. She's almost excited about it. She's almost excited about being abducted.
You see this shot from the trees looking into the house through the window, and I thought either that was a cool just cinematography decision, or maybe whatever Brianna was talking to is watching them.
There was that little whispering, and they were saying tonight.
Destined to be taken by these aliens, or was she chosen?
I gotta say, it was shot really cool. Everything was shot great throughout the whole episode.
I felt that the phone conversation was just a little awkward. It was too choppy. I understand jump cuts are okay, but when it's in a solid conversation, having it go from one angle to slightly different in a fluid conversation was really distracting.
When on the phone, there's cutting between each sentence. To me, this is distracting and not needed.
It's hard to connect with the actual conversation going on the phone when it's going from like one angle to the next angle to back to that.
I'm sorry, it puts me to sleep.
The audio was very well mixed for this, especially with the music. The music for this was great. It was a great option.
The music was perfect. The tone of the song, the tempo of the song, and each sound was fitting for the scene.
No, don't go in the light. If you've ever seen BlackBoxTV, you don't go into the light. You need to go into the darkness.
She was missing like right after she made this video or whatever. Perfect into making a part 2 of this video.
Because Brianna says, I'm fine, I'm gonna be fine, and so are you.
Trust me. That is such a brilliant line, such a really good line in a way it kind of helps you think that Brianna really does have something wrong. It's also incredibly well done foreshadowing.
It's because of the aliens coming back to get her, or if Brianna is, trying to make her come with her or whatever.
I also heard a little bit of the BlackBoxTV music in the background, which I thought was really fun because they seem to be doing that in all of the episodes, putting a little tiny bit of the theme song into the video.
This is definitely one of my new favorites.
First thing I wouldn't have jumped to with my sister talking to herself in the bathtub was, "Where's the tap?" I really could care less.
I thought it was kind of odd that she looked at the tap first and then at Brianna. It also seemed a bit too rushed.
However, when she goes inside of the bathroom, it is a bit sudden that she immediately goes and asks for the tap.
We actually seen some character development in the two sisters.
I kind of wish that they didn't show the spaceship, or at least not all of it, at least for not as long.
What really bothered me is that we got to see this spaceship, and I like more of the mystery factor. And the fact that they got rid of that mystery kind of made it a bit less intriguing for me.
Favorite episode so far in season 2.
Overall, this was definitely one of my favorite episodes.
I just can't get over how good it is, so.
It's the best season 2 episode uploaded.
I can't even, it was great.
And in the credits, I did notice that special thanks to TeamRegulars. I saw that and I got excited.
I loved it. It was art. Great job, Tony. And if you haven't subscribed to us in TeamRegulars, you absolutely should. It's up there, and I think there's a link below too. So go check it out. And if you haven't seen our other reviews, you should absolutely watch them too.
Hot water tap shaped spaceship. That's what I'm going to call it. I wonder if it says hot on it. That would be kind of cool.